We're rolling.
So here's the chain of events.
Hello?
We all get together.
That's not our intro. Yeah,
Like,
sing
we
the
should
theme
do
song.
before we
Sing the
start
theme
rolling.
song.
And yes, she's annoying.
Give it to me, Andy. What's it called?
What's the name of the show?
I'm here with my friend.
Hello.
Me.
Halloween Part 2, baby.
Halloween,
brought to you
by Disney. So here's the thing.
Mm.
We talked it over. We've discussed a couple things to the listeners out there and anybody watching. This is going to be the Halloween Part 2 episode. Sorry, Halloween Part 2 episode because
This crown is giving me so many problems.
Well, fix yourself.
These decorations are going to be the death of me. Then I'll be part of the decorations.
so
Perfect.
this is the
I'll
second
hang it on
part
my wall.
because in the fall season we've got a couple holidays. One of the
Yeah.
biggest ones being Thanksgiving, but we were like, that's going to be some pretty big potatoes.
That is big potatoes.
Talk about. And so why not talk about something way smaller of a potato like Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
Again.
So let's get with it.
Well, so we ended last week's show. Spencer wanted to talk about
yes.
some Halloween
I wanted to talk about Halloween
specials
movies.
and movies that we like.
Halloween.
But
Makes
do
sense.
that.
Okay, but specifically, what I wanted to talk about was movies that we all watch for Halloween, but they're not Halloween movies. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like for me, an example is Harry Potter. Harry Potter,
Yeah.
I watch
I mean, that's
every
Halloween,
Halloween.
adjacent.
That's
I
But
feel
it's
so
like.
not, because I
Halloween.
also watch them for Christmas. I watch them for both.
Yeah,
They're also
They are
Christmas.
both
adjacent.
Yeah.
How
Halloween
do they-
movie and Christmas movies.
They kind of
Oh my gosh.
They
The most
cover
Halloween
all
thing.
the- and like St. Patrick's Day because half of them are Irish. The one
Yeah.
kid.
It's just like kind of like
The
all year
fourth
round.
movie is St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day. Here's the thing about
yeah.
Harry Potter, though. It's not like the witches and wizards and werewolves
Place.
It's
that
not?
make it Halloweeny to me.
It doesn't?
No, like I don't even think about that.
That's what it is
For
for,
Halloween?
me.
Really?
It's the magic and the goblins and the elves and the
Yep.
It's
and the werewolves and all of the Halloween creatures.
And
Yeah.
the broomsticks,
sure
the witches,
the witch, but like,
the pumpkins. Ton of pumpkins.
Cloaks.
Actually, fun fact, if you actually go back and watch the movies, which pause now and go watch all the movies.
I'll come back later in 16
There's
hours.
actually a pumpkin in every single scene that's indoors. It's like kind of like one of those like little like Easter eggs, but an Easter pumpkin.
You used to go
Just
find
kinda-
circle every pumpkin.
And
every scene.
you said it was in the fourth when the Goblet of Fire when they're celebrating after Harry wins one of the games.
Mhm.
If you look really closely, Hermione is actually dressed as the Joker
Oh,
for like a quick scene in the background. She's dressed as Heath Ledger's
Right.
Joker, and I think she pulls it off.
she definitely does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's like so Halloween and Christmas.
And Christmas. Why is it Christmas? Now,
It's like-
riddle
Well,
me
'cause
this.
Christmas is like a whole scene in the first movie.
Here's the thing.
And
So I
that's
feel like it
why
just kinda
every other
carries
movie
over. I don't
carries
know,
over to
yeah.
every
They
movie.
do celebrate a lot of stuff in those movies. God, how does it fit? I feel like every movie in my head is like 4 hours long, but they're not. They're
Not at
regular
all.
length, but they cover so much of the school year.
All of them.
Whole
Yeah.
school year,
Beginning
yeah.
to end.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
school year. Wow, those are really good. Are there other films that you watch there also?
That's what I'm trying to think of.
I'm
I
trying to
was
think of-
presenting the question
Yeah,
and
I
also
stopped thinking about
Yeah.
that and started thinking about Harry Potter.
yeah.
Yeah, like I watched like Halloween movies, like
Yeah,
Halloween
but those
Town.
are-
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think I
that's-
watched stuff that isn't Halloween for Halloween. Well, there's Nightmare Before Christmas, obviously,
which is also
which
is
is
also
Halloween and Christmas, which
a-
like
what's
a
this?
bi
such a
movie.
smart move, like
Mm-hmm.
because you have this like 2-3 month window that you watch it, and like
Yeah.
so smart of if it was Tim Burton or if it was some executive over at good old Hulu's Disney's Hulu. But like they're like they will watch. We can put this movie on nonstop for 3 months, and it is appropriate.
Yeah.
Like what other holiday season can you do that for?
And technically, that movie is good for literally every other holiday throughout the year because
Yeah.
they mention them a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, they go into that like center part where all the doors are, and
yeah, yeah.
every single holiday's there.
I want to see what's behind the because it's not the Thanksgiving episode, but I want to see what's behind the tree with the turkey on it because that probably a boring ass like universe, world, whatever. Town? Are they towns? Halloween town,
I-
Christmas city,
I
Christmasopolis,
don't remember. Chrysopolis.
The North Pole.
Thanksburg.
Thanksburg. That's a good one. I like that.
Thanksburg.
Welcome. So what were we talking?
I don't know.
We're talking about these movies, but I guess
Right.
I guess
But I
there's-
brought
I guess
one that
only
was
one.
too relevant.
I guess
to
there's
even
really only
discuss.
one major film like series, and it's
I think
it's Harry
because
Potter.
it's 8 different movies is why it like plays such a
Yeah.
large role.
Dude, Hulu Potter's
My
good.
mind.
Sorry, Harry Potter
It's
is
so
so good.
Halloweeny. I don't know why you're like, I don't know what the connection is.
There's
when,
so
like,
much
I
Halloween.
know-
There's so many Halloween
like,
type
To
monsters
me,
and
it's
ghouls.
not the
There's literally
monsters.
ghosts roaming the
Right.
halls.
No.
Literally ghosts and like things move in the night. And
No, I
what do we say?
understand.
Werewolves, witches,
I
Mhm.
understand,
broomsticks,
Pumpkins.
but for some
pumpkin.
reason, like that is not the
Spiders.
reason why.
There's giant fucking
Giant
spiders.
Spiders.
Oh god, Harry Potter. That's a good time. Array.
Hooray.
Okay, so that was nice. Thank you for bringing that up. I hope everybody had a great. Oh, here's what reminded me. I hope everybody had a great Halloween. When I think of Halloween, I think of one movie.
Mhm.
It's one of my favorite scenes in a movie, but it also scared me a little bit when I was a kid. It's from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. When his dad, his terrible dad, dentist dad, was like, "Don't eat that. That's all bad for you, that chocolate." But he's also like, "If you leave this house, we won't be here when you get back."
Yeah.
And literally, he's like, "No, I'm all right. I'm going to go on a journey." And he like walks through a hall of like flags and like travels the world by
That
himself.
was so funny.
And then
So-
he comes
oh,
back.
every fucking time I forget that that's the bit.
Yeah.
That he's in a hall of flags and he's not roaming the world.
And then he comes
funny.
back home, and literally it's like in San Francisco is where they're living, and the entire unit of the house, the whole entire house is missing from the
Yeah.
street. So there's like a whole bunch of houses all connected together, and there's the one that was his house
Townhouse is gone.
fully gone. So now, as a kid, I'm watching this. I'm like, okay, that's not true. I get it. They're exaggerating. But are they on to something? If I do
You-
leave, will they be gone? Because then I was like, all right, fine. I won't run away from home. I won't do it. Even though I know you're lying. You might be not lying.
You're a smart kid because I definitely thought like it's possible to just pick up a whole house
And fucking
and
get
move.
out.
It is. Just hard and
Not
expensive.
that kind
On
of
a
house.
dentist salary, not a
Mm.
chance.
Like you can do it, but not a connected home.
I realized a movie, but then I unrealized it because I was gonna say
What came-
E.T., but then I remembered like the whole climax of the
Is
movie is
Halloween.
on Halloween. So that
It's a Halloween.
It's like a
movie.
Halloween movie.
yeah. So I don't think I don't watch much stuff
You
in
know what?
October that isn't
Oh, this reminds me.
Halloween.
This reminds me of a small potato.
There's no like Die Hard for Halloween. Where
So-
it's like
Right.
technically it was on Halloween the whole time, but it doesn't matter in the movie.
You could take this. I think this is a small potato because I'm older now. Ratings of movies and not being able to watch those movies when you're a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And like how rated R movies, like parents are like,
Oh, they
"Nah."
meant like 3-star, 4-star.
No. Sorry, I mean like
IMDb rating.
Rotten-
parental
Rotten-
guides.
My parents wouldn't let me watch any movie under 70% because they wanted me to be a pretentious adult.
I mean, it's kind of that way, but I mean, like, not all parents did this, but, me and him, Spencer and I being growing up religious, like, we weren't allowed to watch rated R films. PG-13 sometimes was also kind of a little risky.
Racy.
Yeah, it was racy. And I remember I would always go to my friend's house
Isn't
on
like Transformers PG-13?
Yes.
Yes.
Pirates of the
Pretty much
Caribbean.
all movies are. It was up to the parent.
what
But
a
anyways, I remember on Halloween nights, we would get back from trick-or-treating, and my friend's older brother, who's like 5 years older than me, would be like, "Hey, let's watch a movie." And it was normally like a scary movie like Saw, or it'd even be like The Hangover. And those would be the nights once a year where I would be like, "Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
frick.
goodness.
I'm about to watch a rated
My
R
golly.
movie." And the level of guilt I would have while watching this movie, being like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so scared."
Yeah, but you
like,
just described like the quintessential Halloween experience.
I know.
Which
Yeah.
is
scary.
finish trick-or-treating. My friend's older brother would
Yeah.
throw
Show
on a
us
movie
a
that we're not allowed to watch,
terrifying-
and I'd feel
yep.
guilty about it.
Yeah.
But it was the Halloween rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's no better Halloween story than that.
This, Anthony, exact same thing happened to me. Except wasn't rated R, just PG-13, but I was 9 or 10, whatever.
Not 13.
And not 13. And we watched Hellboy. Do you remember
Oh,
that
yeah,
movie?
yeah.
Mhm.
During
So
Halloween time.
tame.
And literally, I came home, took my mom into the pantry,
Into
broke
the
down
pantry?
into the pantry,
I've been
down-
locked in that
Mom, I
pantry.
watched a superhero movie.
broke down crying, and I was like, I watched a PG-13 movie without asking.
You
Did
did.
she give a shit? Did she really care?
Oh, she was like, it's okay. Okay, thank you for telling me. Like,
Yeah,
she
right?
acted very well.
See,
Like,
there's certain things in it. As a kid, you don't know what's actually bad and what's just like your parents decided like
Yeah.
you can't do, and you admit it. Like you
Yeah.
break down crying, and you're like, I did this, and they're like, oh, that's actually not something that I really
really
care
know.
about.
That happened.
It's just kind of a general guideline, but like
Okay.
Yeah.
you're way guiltier than I am mad.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I had a loose tooth for a little bit when I had baby teeth.
Ooh.
I had baby teeth. And I was like wiggle it for my mom, and she'd be like, don't do that. Because she was like grossed out by it. But I took it as don't
That's
lose that
bad.
fucking tooth.
Yeah, right.
Don't lose the tooth.
Half the time, it's just parents being like, "That's annoying. Don't do
Dude.
that," and
Yeah.
not like that's bad for you. It's just like, you're annoying me.
Was playing with my friend, and we were playing tag, and my friend literally like goes to swipe and tag me. It was like my front tooth too. And I like try to dodge it, and he nicks the tooth, but it was so loose, I didn't even feel him nick the tooth. And I was laughing. I put my head down. I was like smiling and I'm laughing, and there's just like kind of blood everywhere. I'm missing a tooth. And he's like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Oh no, it's just a lost tooth." And as soon as I went to go feel it, I was scared. I was so scared.
Well, and you lost.
And I was
some
like,
tooth fairy
"Find it.
money.
Find it."
Find it.
And we spent so long finding it. And I
The
was
whole
like,
$1 from the tooth
dude,
fairy.
I was like, dude,
Dollar.
you're going down. You're going down with me.
35 cents.
You're
We can talk
fucked. And I ran home, and I was like crying, and I was like, Mom, it wasn't my fault. I'm
The tooth.
sorry.
You gave it to me, and I lost it.
And she felt so bad because she was like, oh no, it's just like gross.
Exactly. She's like, no, that just annoyed me. It's
Yeah,
not a
that's-
moral issue.
And I
It just
like,
bothered me.
I took a
Oh,
minute
no.
to go home too, because I was like, just thinking about like, oh, outside, freedom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss this.
You're walking into being grounded. You're like, you know it's gonna happen.
Happened so many
Yeah.
times. I remember that last walk home, just all the time, just like fuck, just kicking the
So-
leaves.
Crunching those
Yeah.
fall leaves.
Oh, next time I'm here, it'll be winter. There'll be no more color.
So Halloween doesn't really have kind of a patron saint, Saint Nicholas or Easter Bunny, right? So let's
guess-
talk about the Tooth Fairy and how much money did you guys get from the Tooth Fairy? Because I said $1 and Spencer gave me a look.
Yeah, 25 cents. You get a quarter.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have more.
What?
I do know people that received more.
I had friends who received like 5s and 10s and 20s.
Did you get a
I got
dollar?
$1.
A cash dollar?
Yeah.
It's always coins.
Coins. Yeah. The
I
Tooth
think-
Fairy
No,
leaves
I got a
think-
cash $1.
I don't know if I ever got more than $1. Maybe I think somewhere around 25 cents to $1, anywhere between there. And sometimes it would even be in like a 50-cent coin,
That's cool though.
like a special
Yeah, yeah,
coin
a
that was like,
JFK
I
coin.
can't fucking use this. Guess what? Goes in the box.
Yeah.
You win, Mom.
Oh yeah, I still have all my $half just in a
Oh
drawer
yeah,
somewhere.
still to this day.
You're
Oh,
you're
cool.
probably
I won
so
that.
rich.
They're gonna appreciate
Yeah.
for sure and value.
That's-
Absolutely.
I heard the
so
$2
annoying.
bills are like they don't have any extra value than $2. Like there's actually
Well,
a lot of them.
Yeah. No.
Just
That was
so
a lie that we were
annoying.
told Americans.
Yeah, and I still have like a bunch of them.
It's just so
In the
annoying.
same drawer as the $half.
I would rather like accept a gold chocolate coin, like even the cheap store brand gold chocolate coin. I would rather take that than any $2 bill or 50-cent coin
Quarter.
or dollar coin. It's like I don't want a Sacagawea. You know, I want to
Yeah.
I want to use it.
Oh, I did not get that at first.
I'm actually proud that I did pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, like that. She's the gold coin. It's
Yeah.
a really cool
Which
coin.
was the JFK? Is that
the 50-cent.
gold?
No.
fat
The
50 cent.
dollar is the Sacagawea. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it's not JFK. It's
it is.
Eisenhower.
way.
No, I feel like
It's
JFK.
JFK.
I think that was like Hoover or something. I
No,
don't know.
Good old,
If we're wrong,
good old
and
Jack.
if I said her name wrong, I'm sorry.
Good old Jack O'Lantern.
Jack O'Lantern. Good Halloween.
Headless
Good job.
Horseman.
Heyo.
He's Headless Horseman is I feel like the guy for Halloween.
The
Well,
patron saint. Like
patron
we were
saint?
talking about.
So
yeah.
JFK,
No, the Headless Horseman.
more of a headless Carmen.
So Old Man Jenkins, actually, because the
Ichabod-
Headless Horseman ended up being Old Man Jenkins every time. right?
Every time, right?
Man, he was a lot of bad guys.
I was just trying to get those damn real estate people away from my movie theater. I had to terrorize the town.
He
The
was
whole town.
Every time he would get out of prison, he would go back and be an old man somewhere else. Then the crew of Scooby-Doo would come around, solve another crime, and be like, it was Old Man Jenkins.
And then while he's in prison, it's Old Man Withers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Switch
they just
us
kind of
up.
alternate.
Never suspect the old guy, but it's him
And then
every
it's
time.
Jonathan Jacobo. The real pterodactyl ghost.
If anyone, okay, those are Halloween
Oh,
movies.
Well, of
reptilian
course they are.
scale.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those are Halloween without being Halloween, though, because there's no Halloween in
Yeah, it's not like
Those
this
movies.
is how- yeah, okay.
The
um,
Scooby-Doo live action movies, both 1 and 2, are amazing. Watch them as much as you can. There's this fall.
As much as you can. As if
I
there's a
should. I
limited
haven't
time to
actually
watch
watched
them.
Spooky Island in a couple of
Yeah.
years.
Oh,
my-
you.
I quoted
And I just watched like a
Yesterday.
I watched a video essay, a TikTok video essay on like all the weed references around
There's
Shaggy.
a lot.
So
There's
funny.
so many,
There's a lot.
and they're so obvious.
Yep.
It starts
Crazy.
out with one.
I saw a
his
thing
very beginning
in this
intro is
in this I know, right? In this same video essay, it was said that it was foretold that it was going to be a PG-13 movie, and they were going to actually be smoking weed in the beginning scene when they're smoking ribs and burgers. They were actually going to be smoking weed, and that
Oh.
like the weed
Whoa.
references were going to be real. But then they went down to PG,
Had to
and
tone it down.
good old James Gunn
Well,
was
good
like,
thing.
all right, I'll write all these weed jokes differently, but
Good thing,
still
'cause
put them in there.
We probably wouldn't have been able to watch it.
Yeah,
Probably wouldn't have been able
definitely
to.
not. I wouldn't be able to quote it as much as I
Would
do
it
now.
even be a classic still? Like, who knows?
Yeah, would it?
Would I know who Melvin Dew is? No, I wouldn't.
No, but now we all do.
I'm a little caught up though on you saying the words video essay to sort of make yourself sound smarter for
That's what
watching
it's called.
TikTok.
watching TikTok.
Well, it was like longer.
I was just perusing a video essay and I came across.
It was foretold that,
Hey, it's a-
excuse
it's-
me.
It's a thing.
Did you watch TikTok? That's what I'm saying.
It was a TikTok video
It's
essay.
watching TikTok
Stop
videos.
saying
It was
that.
both things. Some TikToks are just TikToks. Other TikToks are video essays.
Ready?
And not all video essays
You're
are
making
TikToks.
it sound
Ready?
like you were literally
Hey.
listening to like
Lower your
Pluto.
voice. We're in the same room. We can hear you. Listen. A TikTok
Is
is
my
a
mic
TikTok.
on?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
How's the volume?
Really fucking loud.
loud as fuck.
All right, I'll project more.
A TikTok is a TikTok is a TikTok, dude.
That
It
was
was a
very wise.
It's a
TikToks can be different
TikTok.
things. Some TikToks are sketches. Some TikToks are, I don't know, shit
Oh,
posts.
God.
Some are confessions. Some are apologies. Some are video essays.
And
Some
either
are
way-
songs.
Either way, all of them fall under TikTok, and nobody ever wants to know about the TikTok you watch.
Okay.
Nobody.
It sparked quite a bit of conversation about the Scooby-Doo Spooky Island.
That's
So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, that it has references to marijuana.
But you're talking about it. But
it's a
you're
great essay.
talking
Great essay
about
you read.
To the listeners out there, if you've seen it or if you haven't seen it, go watch it again or go watch it for the first time. And it will be difficult, but try and see if you can spot what this video essay talks about as hidden gems of marijuana references. And see if you're smart enough. I'm going to test your intelligence right now because it was hard for him to tell. He needed
That
a
one was
video
obvious.
essay from
Mm.
TikTok.
No, the video essay told me that it was originally a real marijuana joke, not a marijuana reference that like is like, oh, it's actually not.
It's
It
not a
was.
reference. They're like fucking like.
I know, yeah, but it
So
when they enter the van, when the camera enters the van, they're cooking food.
yeah.
But they weren't cooking food originally, and they had to reshoot. Thought I'd bring some fun little movie facts to my friends who love that movie also, but fuck me as usual. God damn.
It's because you just want to sound so intellectual.
I don't. You guys belittle me for using normal ass fucking words.
You're getting
Sure.
so loud.
Loud,
It's-
loud.
You guys are getting
sir.
so mean.
Oh no.
If you could be upset with us,
Here.
hey, you could be upset with me. Don't have a problem with it. Let my ears survive.
Guys, I have a confession. Halloween confession.
Oh,
Hmm.
is it going to promote us to make fun of you
Yeah,
again? Because
yeah.
do you really want to
You
do
wa-
this?
Yeah, I mean, fuck
It's
it.
you.
We're-
Like,
we've-
are you
I
emotionally
have to say this
stable
on
enough?
Halloween episode part
Okay, go.
2 because I
Do
didn't
it.
know the first one.
Okay.
I have not seen Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus, any of these Disney Channel Halloween
So mad.
specials. I have not seen any of
I'm not
them.
like mad. I'm just like,
No wonder.
I know.
No wonder you're watching Over the Garden Wall.
Well, that's
Secret
new. That came out a
Garden.
couple years ago. And
That's why. Wait, do you even like Halloween?
yeah, is this like a fun time for
I
you?
know.
Are you having fun right
no,
now?
I didn't watch much Disney Channel
Hocus Pocus?
movies. I watched Disney Channel. It's not the movie, not those original movies.
Okay, so you didn't watch High School Musical when it came out.
I mean,
is what you're saying.
I saw that one.
Oh, so you saw that one?
Oh,
Oh,
so
that
you
one.
saw the same movie.
I might
that-
have seen that a little bit later.
so you've seen the same director, but you haven't seen his other film, Hocus Pocus,
How dare you?
Oh, I didn't.
made for
I
Halloween.
didn't register with.
You couldn't tell? A lot of
It's
an auteur.
Oh wait,
you
I
gotta
don't need
take
this
it.
hand. I'm the Sea King.
Oh yeah. By the way,
This was next to me the whole
Um,
time.
our costumes.
yeah.
So last week and this week, I'm Mike Wazowski's girlfriend,
Is her name Sylvia?
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
That's it.
Oh,
Is it really?
shit.
Yeah.
Sylvia. Yeah, I feel like
Cynthia.
that. Cynthia.
Sylvia.
Smooshy
Cynthia.
Poo.
Mushy Poo is definitely one, but I'm pretty sure it's Sylvia.
Did the rest have names? If for
All
people
of her
listening,
No, they were like her babies.
for people
the
listening,
snakes.
I have.
Wait, no, she had snakes.
She had
That's not.
snakes.
That's just a generic monster.
That is not.
I
the
have.
That's not
Sylvia
Schmutzy
Medusa
Poo.
girl. No.
Yeah, she had snakes, and they're like, meh, meh.
Hey, listen, I'm
She
trying to
was like, "Calm
explain
down,
to the
babe."
listeners.
And they all have their own cones.
Hey
Right.
guys,
Is
Just so
Medusa
you know-
a Halloween
Hey.
a Halloween character? Did you say?
She is a Greek mythological
Well, they could overlap.
hey,
creature.
Overlap. Just
for
like video
anybody
essays and
listening,
TikToks.
Oh my god.
because there's more listeners than watchers, I am wearing a headband that has eyes on it, like Medusa, or a joke off of Monsters Inc. Sorry that nobody cares about the listeners except for me, the
Hey.
leader.
I'm wearing a crown and I'm holding this trident because I'm a lesser known superhero, Seaman, and he saves the day with his target bot
And
plastic trident.
I just happen to be the antagonist to Seaman.
Oh yeah.
Boatman?
That's great.
Boatman.
Boatman.
I was gonna say pirateman, but that
Yeah.
was Boatman's a good one
He's
too.
dressed as a pirate.
I'm wearing a pirate's captain's hat. I should really say.
Yeah,
It's funny that-
Captain Boatman.
It's funny
Captain
that
Boatman.
it's funny that Spencer is dressed as a pirate,
Hmm.
yet he's only wearing a pirate hat. And that's it. Just he naturally looks like a pirate.
He's got those
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger stripes.
I got what? That's true. Look at me. Where am I?
I guess they're more Charlie Brown. Which
Charlie-
also Halloween.
A Halloween.
Halloween.
But they have one for
Christmas.
every holiday. They got one for every. No, the Great Pumpkin.
The Great Pumpkin, but like
The Red Baron. That was the
Nothing-
one I watched.
nothing
I only
is-
watched the Halloween.
you didn't
one.
watch the.
I watched the thing
Christmas
Thanksgiving
specials?
also, but I don't think I watched. No, of course with the tree.
Yes,
Yeah.
That is the most
All right,
iconic.
maybe I watched. I watched a lot
iconic-
of Charlie Brown then.
Yes.
The peanut. There was a Peanuts special for every.
You know what my favorite one is? It's the
holiday.
one where oh God, it's the funny one.
Oh, the funny one. Oh, I love that
no,
one.
it's where Charlie bites him. You know. Or where Charlie-
No, that was the UK version.
God, it's so fucking funny.
Charlie.
That was pretty good.
I missed that one.
That was good.
That was a fresh one. Should we do potatoes or
Yeah,
just
we
gonna
can do
talk
potato.
Halloween for the next
No, we could do.
month?
We could do potato.
We could do a potato. So that was like my potato.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny. No, I shouldn't do this one. Okay, I'll talk about this one.
Okay.
Let's talk about fruit cups. This is a small potato about fruit cups.
Yeah. What?
No,
Oh my-
hold on. Don't fucking insert your goddamn so loud opinion. It's so loud. Just don't insert it yet.
I thought it would be low
the
energy
audience,
today because it's morning, but
The audience won't hear me
Woo!
if you insert yourself.
Go.
It's not that I don't like the interrupting.
I'm sweaty.
It's that you're so loud.
The interrupting's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Just can't hear myself think.
Just don't scream
Um,
into the microphone.
So the fruit cup
Need more
situation.
ears, not more eyes.
Fruit cup. You hear it and sounds great. Fruit's great. But there's a problem with a fruit cup. And it's one fucking fruit. That's the problem. And it's cantaloupe. Why? Would you
Cantaloupe
ask?
fruit?
Is cantaloupe in your fruit cup the problem? Because cantaloupe makes everything fucking taste like cantaloupe. You ever eaten a grape and it's like, this is a cantaloupe grape. This is not a grape. This is cantaloupe. A
cantaloupe
strawberry.
flavor.
ruins
Yeah.
the fruit
Cantaloupe.
salad.
And there's either always way more cantaloupe than literally any other fruit in your fruit
Yeah.
cup, or
'Cause it's
there's
the cheapest.
there's only like two. There's only like two pieces, and you're like, we're fucked. Like the
Yeah.
whole
You only need one to fuck it up.
the whole
Yeah.
thing is gone.
I can't say I've come across too many cantalouped fruit cups.
Oh, it's every fruit cup I've ever seen.
You're getting the wrong ones, man. They
All
got
the-
like all peach, all pineapple.
Oh,
peach.
So gross.
You get peach in your
Yes,
fruit cups?
the
That's
peach fruit
luxurious.
cups. Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. I mean like
mango.
a
You
sorry,
mean like a
I mean
fruit
like a
salad bowl.
medley.
Yeah.
Like a medley of like when
Yeah,
like you go
a fruit
somewhere.
salad more than a fruit
I thought
cup.
you were talking about, you know, the fruit
Yeah.
cup, the orange ones where you
Yeah.
peel it
'Cause
open.
I was like, they have
you
Those are
always
good.
they do
get
have
juice on
variety
you,
ones.
No matter what,
Yeah,
you get juice on
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
And it is the most disgusting thing.
Oh,
Anytime
So
I-
good. Oh my
that
god,
was
I haven't
anytime
had
I
one
saw-
in like a decade, but they are delicious.
Anytime I
Yeah.
saw a kid eat those in elementary school, I wanted to vomit. It literally was the grossest
that
thing.
is the ultimate. I was gonna say that's the ultimate elementary school. Like if there's like one memory that's there, I'm sitting at like during break and some kid is slurping
That
a
was
fruit cup.
me. That was
so
me.
fucking gross. Ew.
I did that.
You were fucking
They're
gross.
like
I
$3
think I
a
had
cup.
ones with pears in them, like a pear fruit cup. I think that was the main one I snacked.
I'm talking
on.
about. Sorry, I was talking about fruit medley, like when I don't
like
know.
a fruit salad.
I had,
fruit salad.
I
Talking
had
about a fruit
uniform
salad.
fruit salads.
Here's the thing
Cup.
about cantaloupe. I want to go back to cantaloupe. Cantaloupe can be one of the most delicious fruits, but 99.9% of the time it is dry and disgusting and makes everything else just gross.
Tastes like cantaloupe.
I just don't like cantaloupe.
But it can be, if you've had like a juicy cantaloupe, it's like
I don't like it.
delicious.
I don't like it, but like if you're gonna make a salad, like why fucking?
Oh wait, I'm thinking
ruin it?
honeydew.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Cantaloupe's good.
Well,
Cantaloupe's
sucks.
orange.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, cantaloupe's good.
He just ruins everything. He doesn't
Yeah.
even know his own opinions are. I'm just saying. I'm
mixing
just
it up with the
saying.
green honeydew. Honeydews suck.
Like, just think about it a little bit more. Because it's just the
Stop
worst.
putting cantaloupe in
Stop
fruit
putting cantaloupe.
salad.
Yeah, cantaloupe sucks.
No. Lip flopping. This guy's a fucking politician over here.
Fucking politician.
Jesus.
Ugh,
So yeah, that's my opinion on that.
cool. I'm gonna go now.
Just like him so much sometimes. I'm so sorry. I liked it.
I have a movie trope that I have problems with.
Of course you do.
I feel like you always come
Are you
up
sure
with.
it's not a video essay trope that you have a problem with?
Did you
I'm sure
find
there's
this?
a video essay on this trope, but
Dude, I hate hearing the sound of you saying the words video essay.
Me too.
Like I think
that's
anybody
what
could
it
say
is. I don't know how else to describe what it is.
You're wearing a crown. And you're saying
Swinging
I'm
your
the
magic
Seaman.
wand.
shit, it's so
Look.
funny.
Oh, no.
If you could just like
So warm in here. I'm delusional.
okay, go ahead.
Go.
Go ahead.
What's this trope?
It's action movies or something.
Okay.
You know, like, oh, the patient has scar tissue on 80% of his, but 90% of his body. And then a later scene, the guy takes his shirt off and he's got like a few scars.
Yes. And he's
And it's
beautiful.
like,
He's gorgeous. Yeah.
this doesn't add up.
Immaculate
I'm
man.
not counting 80%. He's
like-
got some shit on his back and maybe like his chest plate,
Mhm.
but I'm not seeing 80%. I'm
Yeah.
seeing 20 at best.
You know what you are saying?
And every fucking time.
They never have hair. So actually what they lost in as being a burn
All the
victim,
hair.
it was just the hair, really.
Yeah.
The scarring just like got rid of the hair.
Yeah.
So they're just nude creatures
Yeah.
with like a
But-
bullet wound.
New trend for everyone out there. Stop getting laser hair removal. Just run into a burning building.
Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
you doing?
Just
Nat-
be the
the
main
natural
character of a
way.
superhero film and you'll be fucking
A
hot.
Mother Nature intended. But yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like, oh, scar tissue is like his whole body scar tissue. And you look and it's like, no, there's a little bit. There's a little bit of scars, but
Also, kind of relating to that subject is like when any main character gets even either slightly beat up or like deathbed beat up, like so broken, and their face is beautiful. Their
Yeah.
face has like one like
One gorgeous scratch that
Yeah,
like
just
makes their face
coolest
sexy.
coolest scar in the
no
sequel.
swell. There's never any swelling.
Yeah, the trope that I want to talk about is the evil person that has this scar, the scar that goes
Yeah.
over
Over
the
the
eye,
eye.
over the cheek, like just
I can't
just
think
that
of any
scar.
examples.
Really, I feel like
That's in all the movies.
all
Gosh,
movies,
you're so-
evil
I was
person.
I was being facetious.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, it just goes
Get him out of here.
it's
I'm a
one
mischievous
line.
little sea king.
One single line, and it's like,
Yeah.
how did they get that?
Here's-
Where
here's-
did that come from?
I know actually. I know how. So before I went to college, I did go to a trade school for being an evil villain.
Mm.
Cost a couple thousand. I dropped out because I couldn't do it because I'm the main character.
Kind of like a reverse Sky High situation.
Yeah. So the thing is you actually
I'd watch that movie.
you just do it yourself.
It's at night. It's night school.
They do it themselves. They do it with their class partner.
I mean, they
just
never
say,
explain-
Scar me somehow.
They never explained
Scar me.
Scar, like Uncle Scar from Lion King. They never explained his.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they do.
He
'Cause
has
sometimes
the
they do
scar.
explain it. God,
Literally
what movie
Scar.
did I just watch? That was it. Justice League. What a movie did I just watch where you saw the villain get his eye scar? And
it
was
Suicide
like
Squad?
satisfying. Maybe.
I don't
Oh,
know.
not sure. You're returning this, huh? I chew on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were returning these.
We're returning these costumes.
Getting all
Uh,
this stuff.
We didn't try. I try not to take off the
Tag.
tag.
As
As you
tag.
can see,
Loud
the
ass
tag
tag.
is on this right here for sure. Still,
These
It's
are
because
my thing is dangling here.
you know,
Oh, we're done.
we got a
Budget's
budget.
tight.
We got a budget.
Yeah.
If you want to contribute to our budget, Huluween part 2 episode is over. We need a new sponsor for next week. Hit us up at smallpotatoespod@gmail.com or smallpotatoespod on the freaking social medias.
Yeah, all the socials. And
We should create a Venmo.
please tune in next week
should.
for a regular November episode.
I'm here